Welcome back. Today I'm so excited to talk to you because the Sephora sale is coming up. It is just around the corner and I wanted to give my top 10 suggestions on what I think's good. So there's gonna be a possible repeat products. There are gonna be some new products, some old products, some rediscovered products, some Sephora products. I am just so excited to talk to you about everything I found and talk to you about it. Sadly, there will be no palettes because the palettes I realized that I had bought from Sephora over the past year were all limited editions. So things like the Icy Nude, the Makeup by Mario palette, the Midnight Ethereal palette, the Danessa Myricks palette, they were all limited edition. And I didn't want to recommend any of those because I just felt like that's kind of weird to recommend something that you can no longer get your hands on. But I do recommend, looking into some of maybe their other palettes if you do. Maybe not Makeup by Mario. I'm not a huge fan of his matte palettes, but look into some of their other eyeshadow products and see what you may like. I just wanted to preface that. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can keep following up. Maybe leave a comment. I love talking with all of y'all. I had some really good conversations about products the other day and just want to hear more from you. So our first product. This is a new one, but I wanted to an old one, sorry. This is an old one, but I wanted to mention this one because I think it's just a good product and they did a little change to it. So I'm gonna consider it kind of new. And that is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I love this stuff. It is completely clear, so you're not getting a white cast. There's no color to it, so you're not trying to color match. It is clear. It gives a smoothing effect on the skin. Mine is 40 SPF, but they have updated it, so now it is 50 SPF. So now you can get it in 50 SPF, which I think is even better than what they originally had it at. So I love this one specifically, the Unseen Sunscreen. I've not tried the mineral one, but the regular Unseen is great. I enjoy this. It is water and sweat resistant, which I love during the summer, and summer is coming up, so there's gonna be more time in the sun and you're gonna want some sunscreen. Protect your skin, please. Please do so. I tell everyone in my life, protect your skin, use sunscreen. This is the sunscreen I recommend, and since they have upped the SPF, I did want to mention it. Then on to maybe some more fun things, such as makeup. Right now, one of my favorite foundations that I have been using is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So this is the one I use. This is in 3.75. Now, I don't know if this is like a perfect match for me, but it works okay. I completely am enjoying this. I love the finish it gives on. It's very natural looking on my skin. I feel like it doesn't fade away really quickly, which is something I worry about as an oily skin person. I have the smaller bottle, but it has actually lasted me pretty well. I am about almost halfway through the bottle. That's how much I've been using it. And I have thoroughly enjoyed using it and creating looks with this foundation. So if you're looking for a fun new foundation, I hate to admit it, but this is really good. I want to tell you that it's not good, but it's good. Give it a try if you like. I do have something from Danessa Myricks on my list because this has been a new love and I have some fun things to tell about it. So this is the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. I have mine in Nude 1. I personally love the mattes. I think the mattes are great. They're very opaque and go on the eyes. I have oily eyelids, so this is very helpful from preventing as much creasing as humanly possible. I realized that my brow person, he works at Sephora. He is fantastic, but I saw that he used these too. And I was like, what do you use them for? And he was like, I use them as eyeshadow bases for my clients. And I was so excited because I was like, that's what I use them for. He agrees with me that the shimmers are not his favorite, but the mattes are great. And I was just so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, because he's a makeup artist too. I was like, oh my gosh, a makeup artist use these too. That makes me feel so cool, so great that I wasn't the only one who thought these would be great for this. but this is my favorite eyeshadow primer. I would love to get other colors, but I'm scared I'm just not going to use them as much as I use just the nude color. So this one is my favorite, but the other matte colors are so pretty. They have some pastel Eastery colors. I'm tempted. Then, to go into a little bit of Sephora collection, I wanted to recommend Sephora brushes. I like Sephora brushes. I think they're pretty good quality. They are a little pricey, but I got one for my mom for her birthday, and she loves it because she's only used like kind of less affordable brushes, and they've been like peeling off on her and things like that, and they just weren't working properly. So I got her one of these, and she's loving it so far. And these are the eye brushes I recently got. I got them on sale, and I love them. I mostly use this brow brush. I like this little fluffy brush here. And then I sometimes use this one for more like under the eye stuff, but I like these. I think these work really well. They can give you a good look. And like I said, this one comes in a little kit. So you get 4 brushes for, I think they had them on sale for $10, but Sephora stuff will be 30% off. So these will be great. If you're looking for some brushes, definitely check out the brushes. My next product. Another fun one. This is the Amy Collet Desert Date Cream Multistick. This one is in, let me see, Dune. It's kind of this like, I would say more of a brownie tone with a pink undertone to it. And I love it. I use it mostly as a blush. I think it's a good, like, cute little blush moment. It blends out really nicely, and in my opinion, it blends out really nicely. It still shows up after I powder, which is nice because I don't always put a powder blush over cream because sometimes I think the cream just does what it needs to do and I don't need the extra oomph on it with a powder. But this one I've really enjoyed. I've really enjoyed Amy Collet like products in general, but this one and the brow products have been my favorites so far. And I think this is just a fun product. They do have them in more deeper colors, which is why I kind of had a hard time finding one. But when I went to Sephora last year, one of the girls actually matched me with this one. And I think this is the perfect color because I think the other colors would have been too deep for me. But this one works perfectly for the fair to light girls, possibly medium, but Amy Collet. They have been one that I've really liked. I would love to try more products, but their cream multi-stick right now is one of my favorites. My next item, maybe not so much a fun item, but just something I've enjoyed recently, is the Makeup by Mario powder. It is the SoftBlur setting powder. I have mine in Fair Pink, which is the number 1, the lightest one you can get, obviously, because look at me. But I like how this looks on my face. It's definitely not a long-lasting powder for me because I am definitely kind of more on the oily side. It gives this beautiful like velvet look to the face, not quite like suffocating matte, but more of like this velvety, beautiful look to the skin. I personally love it under my eyes because it's more gentle under the eyes and doesn't make my under eyes look very cakey. But when I notice when I set my whole face with it, my makeup just doesn't last as long. But that's because I'm oily. I am sure that if you are dry, this would be perfect. Or maybe even combination skin. I just need something a little bit more heavy duty, but I love how this looks on my under eyes. I just think it looks so pretty on the under eyes. Like, I have no issues with how my under eyes look at the end of the day using the powder. So this one has to be one of my favorites. I don't know why, I just smelled it with the lid. It doesn't have like a smell, so that makes me feel pretty good about that. And unlike the Huda powder, which does have a scent, but this has been one of my favorite powders I've been reaching for, especially for my under eyes. So definitely loving this. And then another Sephora product. This isn't as sexy of a product. I've definitely talked about it before, but it's the Sephora Daily Brush Cleaner Spray. I like this because all you gotta do is spray your brush and it'll clean off at least most of the product. Your brushes still need like a deep clean, but this is good in between uses. Like if you're if you're gonna use your brushes multiple times, or if you have clients and you need to clean your brushes really quickly in between, this one's a great one. See, you just take a dirty brush, you spritz it, and then I take a little towel here and I just swirl it on the towel, and ta-da, clean brush. Sorry, I just breathed in all that spray, but it doesn't have an offensive smell to it. It doesn't make my brush feel like oily or weird textured, because I've used stuff like the Cinema Secrets, and I'm using this Eco Tools stuff. I'm not loving the Eco Tools thing because it's it leaves like a really weird texture. But I'm gonna use it up because I paid for it. The Cinema Secrets has a weird smell to it, but this is my favorite. This one I have used time and time again. I have bought bottle after bottle. I have 2 bottles. I have 1 bottle over at my makeup desk, and then I have one at my filming station. So the Sephora brush spray is an awesome product. One that is test of times used. Now this is an old love that I have rediscovered again, and am just loving having having new ones in my collection, and that is the Fenty highlighters, the Killawat ones. I have it in Lightning Dust Fire Crystal and Wattabrat. Very different colors. Wattabrat is this beautiful, like, vibrant pink, while Fire Crystal and Lightning Dust are these like more natural shades. You get 2. You get like a glittery one, and then you get a glowy one. I love these because I feel like there's a shade for everyone. I feel like they're fun, they're inclusive. With these you get 2, but I feel like you get a good amount of product in it, and I forgot how much I love these. I have the other Fenty one where it's just the glowy highlighter, and that one's good, but these kind of have more of my heart, just because, I guess partially nostalgia, but also because they are so good that I keep repurchasing. I finally got rid of my old ones because they were just broken, busted, used. They needed to be put to rest. But these I enjoy having in my collection. I love, especially Wattabrat. So Wattabrat's a little too dark, but when I pair it with like a bright pinky blush, it is so much fun. And this one, the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, I just use on almost a daily basis when I do my makeup because it makes a great inner corner highlight, and then a beautiful highlighter. So I get to choose which ones I use, and I love it. Then another Sephora product I have been liking when I do this. So I've not been doing this as much. I've been kind of more into brow gels again, tinted brow gels again. But the Sephora Shape and Set Clear Brow Gel has been really good to me. I have enjoyed the hold on it. I have enjoyed how it keeps my brows in place. I like that it's clear. It's a little watery, but don't let that fool you. It will put your brows in place. It does dry down. I don't find any crunchy texture. I don't see little white flakes when I use it. And I usually use it first, and then I use a brow pencil and do my brows that way. So this little product has been great. I have like the sample size, but I've been really loving it ever since I tried it out at Sephora. And also my brow guy uses this too. And he's the one who put me onto it, so thank you. But he's the one who got me into this brow gel. So this is definitely, I think if you're looking for something a little bit lower priced, but still a good product, this is it. And remember, Sephora brand is 30% off. Definitely give that a try. I've been trying to put everything back in its place as we go because I don't want to like have to go search for it later. But my final product, it's a little pricey, but she's so pretty. And that is the YSL blushes, the new ones. And I have this one in Make Me Blush. The packaging just feels so luxe. And it feels like pleather right here. It's got the gold YSL right there. The packaging, it is small. It is a small blush. It is definitely a luxury purchase. There's a tiny mirror, and then this is the color. This color is gonna be beautiful for summer, but I love this. I feel like it puts such a beautiful, like, amount of color. It's not too pigmented, but it's not like, it's not a color that needs to be super buildable. It blends out on the cheeks so well. I think it is so pretty. I love a color like this for the summer, but this is so pretty. My fiance got it for me for Valentine's Day this year. This is all I wanted, was this little blush. And he got it for me, and I love it. I think it's great. And if I could get 20% off on another one, that's even greater. But that's my top 10 products right there. These are the top 10 that either I have been playing with this year or just want to remind you are good. If you wanted to check them out, please go do so. These are just some of the products that I really enjoy and want to share. Let me know if you are going to participate in the sale or not, if you are going to buy anything or not buy it, or is there a product I should pick up during the sale. I have a list of what I'm thinking about getting. It's not a very long list this year, but got an idea of what I was gonna spend my money on. But let me know if there's anything else I should be checking out during the sale. Some of your favorites. I would love to hear from you. All right. Make sure to check me out on Instagram. My Instagram handle is CAPT_IVATING_makeup. That is captivating makeup with 2 underscores. I look forward to hearing from y'all. I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.